What is up? Welcome to another live stream where we are putting in the PSU, even though we aren't super confident if these fan cables are right. Yeah, it's weird that one of the fan cables has like, I don't know, chaw fan. I mean, all the fan cables have 4 pins, and online it looks like fan cables are supposed to have 3, so I don't know. Maybe I'm scared to power up. But yeah, let's put this thing in. I think I gotta figure out. I don't think the PSU came with screws. I got it used. I guess I'm gonna go check. So I'm wondering if maybe the screws came with the case, but hopefully I have screws. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to order some or something. Real talk, I'm not in it today, team. I don't feel like doing this, but I think it's important to do it today. Today's not the type of day it's good for a break day, and that is because I think streams on Sunday, apparently, I think. So, it's me just, I guess it's a compromise or something. Yeah, I don't see using this case, so unless I took them out already, I do not know where they are. So, I'm just checking to see if they're over here. And I'm not really seeing anything that looks promising. So, hi Grace, hi Max Radeon. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? Let's turn a little more that way. Yeah, I don't know what screws get used for this. Maybe they come with a case. Case screws. RIP PC. Why PC? It's funny this label on there, man. None of these screws say. Screws for PSU mounting. Cool. 4. The ones with the hex, the rectangular sitch. Alright. Just gotta find those screws. It's got a rectangular head. It's got. This could already be out here. This pile of screws. This looks like it could be one. 1, 2. Yeah, alright. 1, 2. Huh. Only 2 there. Nope. 3. And I don't know. I call that 4. I guess that's 4. Alright, let's see if those work. What's going on, Grace and Max? What's going on in your worlds? I kind of forget which side it should go. Well, it doesn't really fit on that side, so I'm going to assume it goes in from the other side. Oh. And this needs to blow out the back, so I think, I'm nearly positive. And the intake pulls from the bottom, so I guess it goes this way. Huh. So much room. Does the filter go on top? Does anybody know? I'm wondering if I'm supposed to have this filter on for some reason. I think the filter goes below it. What is a better way? I think there's a better way to install this, and that is with the case like this, and me like this. Oh. What did I say? All right, so the intake from the bottom, and this doesn't like that flat. Ow. Something's giving me resistance. Take that sticker off. There's these two things here, these two like rubber square things that are protruding up from the bottom of the case. There's one on either side, and I'm like, why are those there? What are they for? This won't. Oh, okay. And it just slid all the way in, I guess. Where did the screws go in? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be how it goes. Have a Phillips head, have a screw. Let's see how you do. Huh. Ah. Oh, okay. Man. I'm very weird. I don't really understand. It's just not like, I don't know. I'm feeling something's wrong. This screw feels too big. The screw is too big. That's not the right screw. I don't know what that screws to. It's probably from something that I took off. That screw fits. I don't understand why there would be two like grommet things. Maybe the person who had this before me, like, not grommets, but just rubber thingamajigs. I'm having trouble getting these holes lined up, and I'm kind of wondering if those rubber things are a problem, and if I need to rip them out. It makes me watch a case review. Maybe I'm not doing something stupid. It's always something, man. It's like everything is like almost straightforward. All right, yeah, the PSU is a little bit lifted off, and I'm wondering if those are there for that reason, like maybe it's supposed to be lifted off. It just makes lining these holes up down here not like they're just not lined up like perfectly, I guess, or like they line up well enough for me to screw them all in. They're not doing that. And I'm wondering what I need to do. I think I'm just going to start. I'm just going to I can get one lined up. Start with that. All right, that one's lined up. And screws in. That one's almost lined up. Oh. Cool, that one's lined up. 10. I think it's in. I'm just lifting the PSU. Line up these other two. All right. One good. Interesting. Sort of bends into place as they get screwed all the way in. Yeah. Okay, cool. Those are all the way in. So, cool. All right, time to plug it in. And I think it's going to go. So we have two cables going from the PSU right now. And so I think it's going to go through one of these GROM. Oh, I want to crush this. This is the cable won't work with this motherboard apparently, at least without plugging in a PCIe thing. So, where's my light? Here it is. Okay, so one of these cables, this one goes up through here, apparently, which makes sense, because CPU is right here, and I'm just figuring out which way to plug this one in. I think this is wrong, right? Yeah, that's not going to go. All right, CPU is plugged in, and then the power. I can go through here, right? I just put it through the bottom grommet. It would be better to be through the top grommet. Right now, I have nothing through the top grommet. I kind of feel like it would be actually. So, just pull this out. Do I have to unclip it? All right, unclip it. I'm gonna put this through the top grommet. It's just an airflow thing, I guess. Just doing what feels right. It's the 20 pin thing I'm putting from the PCU into the top grommet. Cool. All right, that's in. Oh. Okay. All right, what's next? I'm so tempted to turn it on, team. Like things plugged in. I just don't. I'm not a like 100% sure on these fans, and I'm just. I guess the last thing is be putting this fan back on. I'm just not 100% sure on these fans, and I don't want to. I don't actually know whether to put this fan on the inside or the outside. I kind of forget. This fan came in a case, and I think it was on the inside, but it's a used case, so someone could have put it incorrectly. You don't have any strong thoughts? Outside feels weird. Like nothing should be on the outside to me. So I guess the fan, I need a graphics card. So yeah, so I am gonna just try and screw it in on the inside, and then I'm gonna plug it in down where it says Cha Fan 1. It's the closest plug. I guess these screws are what I took out of this fan. Is that right? It looks right. It looks right. So, yeah, just screwing in a fan that I took out. I don't remember why I took it out. Maybe I don't know. I did it on Steam, I'm sure, so if anyone really cares. And I think I'm just gonna, I kind of have some room to slide it here. I'm just gonna slide it. I'm gonna slide it so that it's pretty lined up with the heat sinks. For the CPU. That's kind of my aim, is to have it in the center. But, you know, I'm no expert at this, so like to some degree it's trial by error. But it is I don't know, it's somewhat intuitive. It's weird because it feels intuitive, but even though it feels intuitive, it's like you could be doing it in a way that's not optimal, or I could. But like, you know, sometimes it's just, in my experience, like if you're gonna, oftentimes it's just worth it to get the project done. Like it's almost always better done than like to fuss over it. And I think I have not always been the best at that, but probably far from the worst. These screws are significantly thicker in diameter. The screw threads are like significantly thicker in diameter than the other screws. All right. Just tightening all these screws. Wow. Doesn't really. All right. You can tighten them so much that it feels like it bends the case. I guess the case is aluminum. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. It's like, I don't know where else I would plug these into. There's like fan panel. Like the tutorials I was watching, it was like, oh, there's like fan panels. Just use, this is where, and they show like, oh, this is a 3-pin. You plug it in on this motherboard where there's 3 pins. All my motherboards have 4 pins and fan panel. Like I don't have any RGB stuff here, so like. I'm putting right next. I'm putting in that says chop fan 1, and then right next to it, and there's 4 pins, as with all the other fan plugs on this. And I'm like scared that I'm scared it's gonna fry the motherboard or whatever. I'm plugging in next to the one that says AIO, like chop fan 1, and then right to the right of that it says AIO. But I don't have an AIO, and this is the only other fan plug I think. I might look it up before I turn it on. Just look up to see if I'm wrong. If any of these 3-pin things, like there are 2 3-pin things that say add Gen 2 1, add Gen 2 2. I don't know what those mean. I didn't see them in the motherboard manual, but I'm gonna go back and double check because I wasn't looking for them. Let's get this in. I'm like cutting myself on the. Honestly, I kind of get why people put in their CPU coolers after. This is kind of a pain. Alright, I got it on. Okay. Besides the graphics card, I don't know what else I'd plug in. I need to unscrew those little bay things. Alright, so I'm just looking up real quick. Asus Tuf Gaming. Let's see. Oh. I'm looking at the motherboard manual to see if these fan plugs are correct. What did it say? It said add Gen 2_1. It doesn't have those labeled on the motherboard diagram. Oh, they are labeled. All right, that's 10. All right, so we scroll down to 10, and it says Aura addressable Gen headers. The addressable Gen 2 headers allow you to connect individually adjustable RGB. All right, those are for RGB strips. I guess everything else is a fan, which means like this is ready to boot. Now I'm wondering if the motherboard needed to be in the lower position for the graphics card to fit. That would be a bummer, I think, because I would have to unplug everything. Where's the graphics card? It's right here. Let's see how this works. I'm going to ground myself real quick before I touch this card. Oh man, if I install all this stuff, I feel like I have to. It feels like it's my luck. Alright, so this is going to plug in right there. Oh no, it looks like it will work. I don't understand these. I'm going to have to look this up. But we'll see. Maybe I can just figure it out. I kind of just want to figure it out right now. Figure it out while you're here and I'm here. So I'm just going to unscrew all these screws, I guess. Each one of these little, so there's this right here. I forget what it's called, the PCIe slots. I think that's what it's called. And each one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of these things, and each one of them has a screw on top. And so I'm wondering, do I just unscrew this screw? Maybe there's one on bottom too, on the other side. And then that PCIe slot falls out. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to check. It doesn't look like there's a screw on bottom. Well, it does, but it looks like it's under the motherboard. So maybe I should have done that first. I'm very confused now. But maybe just this comes out. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to take this screw out real quick. See what happens. Yeah, that loosens, and then this pops. This just slides out. All right, cool. That's convenient. I really am a fan of this case. This case is just, it's just, I don't know. Everything just makes sense. I'm really glad that, I don't know, just, finding like a great part, it just feels good. Okay, that's there. What did I do with just grabbing the graphics. Grabbing A graphs. There's some error with this one. Not an error, but just like I upgrade the BIOS, or I don't know, something or other. So I may end up switching in another card, but okay. Oh, and then I guess I'm gonna screw. I guess I'm gonna screw that back in. Yeah, I screw this. So then I screw this screw back in, and that holds the graphics card in place. It looks so pretty. It looks so flush. So the screwdriver isn't perfectly, I don't know if my screw is perfectly flush here. It's kind of hard to tell. It's not. It looks like I'm not coming in perfectly from the top, which I don't like. All right, the graphics card is in. Excellent. All right, in theory, I should be ready to boot. In reality, I'm scared to. I want to read over the whole motherboard manual again. What do you think? Just think. I guess I could put all the side panels on and stuff. Should probably do that. Put every panel back on. I guess I kind of also plug in the other graphics card. Because yeah, I think I am going to do that, because why not? Where's my graphics card? Here it is. Oh, but I would have to have them both plugged into the monitor. Does anyone know how that works? I might be able to do that. I might have the right cables. I think I actually do have the right cables. So this is the less powerful graphics card. I don't know if I can run two. I think I'm going to go, there's videos online about using two different graphics cards. I think it's a good idea because it's just I don't have great graphics, and okay, I think it's that bay. I'm just trying to figure out which PCIe to unscrew. So I was fitting that graphics card in and seeing where it lined up. I think it's this one. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think it's good to run two I think it's good to use you want to use I want to use all my parts as efficiently as possible, and I want to make most use of everything, right? So I have all these slots that I'm not using right now. Okay, that means I have more to build on this PC to make it everything that it can be. And I look forward to that. But I also just want to get a minimal system up and running. Okay, this one. Okay, all right, no. All right. This graphics card is seated, right? It has a little bit of play, which like doesn't inspire. It doesn't make me feel good. It has too much play. It has too much play, and aside from it having too much play, there's like this big gap. The other one just fits in perfectly, and this one has this big gap. Play is gonna remain there. And another thing, I don't have anything to keep these graphics cards from sagging over time. They're very thick. Like you can see, they're. This is the. Here's a ruler. They're like less than an inch, half inch ish, in terms of the width. So like, I don't know. It's the thing. Graphics cards sag over time, and that's not. That doesn't seem good. So, I don't know. I think I'll just keep going back to that. But I don't like that there's a space. So the blue one, the WX4100, has no space. It fits in perfectly. Everything looks good. The other one has an inch of space where there's just nothing. It's like empty. It's air in the case. It's like I want to like tape over it or something. I don't know if I should even put this screw in. I think not. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, all right, I'll screw it in. I don't want to lose screws. Wherever they should be, to lose them. Yeah. I do have that. You know, I decided I was like, oh, I'll just probably keep this card for a testing thing. All right, I guess I'm gonna put some of the panels back on. Right? I'm either gonna put some of the panels back on, or I'm gonna stop streaming. It's getting dark. All right, this is the very front panel. I don't think it matters which order I put them on. Front panel, I think, was supposed to go on much earlier. I kind of want to put. Ooh. I'm also seeing if the graphics card is sticking out of the case. Because I don't want to put pressure on it. See what I'm doing right now? It's sitting on its back. Actually, I don't know if I should be doing that at all. Yeah, it can't sit on its back, or I don't want it to, because the power supply that I have, also a fan, it just feels solid, feels good. And it has a little manual control for the fan, which I don't know like how fast or slow it should be, but I don't know how fast or slow that fan should be at any given time. It's so dark. I'm supposed to have another light on my light just cuts off sometimes. I don't know what's going on. The gear thing. We'll have better gear in the future. These go in these holes. Well, maybe they do. Come on, man. It feels like it should just snap. But weird. Weird, weird, weird. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. I did just pull it off. Like I didn't... These things, okay, there's these little things. These things. And I think I have to pinch them together to push them. Because when they pull out, they pop out. And then like the holes are smaller. So I don't really do that. I guess I could pliers. A couple needles. Is that like, feels weird to me. We'll feel it out. We got two separate sets. We got the needle nose and the ones that bigger nose. Hey! Well, this is so good. This little thing, that was the thing that was on the bottom of the case. Ugh. That was the thing that was sitting above the power supply, and now I can see the power supply is sagging on one side because I just pushed it out and didn't notice that I pushed it out. I'm going to try to put that back in and put it under it. If I am going to have it, it should be even. Like if I'm going to have those things, should have both of them. It's both or neither, not just one on one side. I don't want the power supply sagging like that. Alright, that's fine. I just jammed it back in. Could be better, could be worse. Alright. Needle nose. Huh. Also, this thing's in the way now. But I think this thing came from this position. So I'm very confused. Maybe it didn't? Like, but I took it off from somewhere. Like, the tutorial had me take it off from there. Right? It seems totally pointless to me. I'm looking at this now, and I'm like, it does look like it should fit. Like, it looks like they took that into account. Getting too dark to work here right now. Could turn on a light, but light doesn't have the best angle. This feels stupid. Yeah. Let's see. Feels like one of those things that I mean, yeah, that should push down. So what's stopping it? It doesn't seem like anything should be stopping this. So, do I just push it? I'm gonna try just pushing it. It's not going anywhere. Oh. Maybe I move on to a different panel for now. That one's not. That one's maybe easier with some better light. Okay. There's the dust filter on bottom. Maybe I'll do that. This dust filter, I don't know. It's like this. I don't get this thing. I guess goes under the power supply. Uh-oh. Alright. Flip this around. And yeah, that just slides in right there. Okay, wow, that was very easy. I just slid in below the supply. It goes that way, face up. At least that's how it worked for me. I'm trying to figure out if that seems right. I'm going to try and put it in the other way just in case I'm wrong. I don't know, it didn't. Yeah, no, it stops. Something stops it that way, so I'll just do it the way. That's on. What's next? I'm wondering if I want to put these drive bays in or not. I kind of like them in that they in a weird way, like they'll sink heat. But I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like not putting them in. I don't know how much the heat sink will do or matter. You know, it's just more surface area, basically, for heat to go onto metal rather than air. I mean, it goes to the air after, but like, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm not going to put them on. It should be pretty easy to put them on later. I think if I get one of these side panels on. All right, I don't remember which side this side panel goes on. And yeah, I just don't. Did I screw this in? Maybe. It looks like it actually goes on this side. There's a hole that lines up here. I had that you put the motherboard in on. It looks like it goes on that side. So I don't know what to do with this cable that it's for the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's for the front I/O has a little plug-in. I was calling it a Thunderbolt. Oh, USB-C. It's for the USB-C, but my board doesn't have a USB-C plug-in yet, so I think I have to do that with a P or something, so we'll see. All right, this was a sliding situation. Wow. I mean, that just, I wonder if, all right, we're gonna turn it this way. I'm gonna try and slide it in from the back. I don't know if this is really necessary, if it needs to slide, or if I can just hook it in. I mean, that's just on. I'm like, does it even screw in? Like, do I even need to screw it in? I had a screw that was just like a random, not random, yeah, this tiny screw. It's like separated out, and I'm like, I think it's this one. Let's see, I'm gonna try and put it in here, this little hole here. I don't know why I'm like supporting that. You know, it does fit in that hole. So we are going to leave it there. And it looks like there's 2 more spaces for screws going. And I guess that would just be if that panel was on a different case or something. Maybe they use that panel for different cases. I don't know. There's a top and bottom, but that just went into the place. There's a hole, so that's that. All right, let's put the top panel on, I think. And darn it. People have been quiet today, but just trying to keep chat in sight in case any of y'all feel like typing. All right, I am going to, I think this also goes on the back. It has these 2 screw thingies. So how does this get in here? Styrofoam. I am not a fan of styrofoam at all. Very much not a fan. But I'm like, do these screws unscrew all the way? Do I want to unscrew them all the way? Just trying to get this seated properly. That looks like it's seated properly. Okay. All right. And I just tighten these screws with my hands. I like these kind of screws, because I could tighten them with something else. Yeah, I'm not a fan. What's going on here? All right, this is bad. One of them went in easily. I maybe tightened it too far. The other one, I can't see if it's lined up. And it is not lined up. So hopefully I didn't just strip the screw. So why is this one lined up and the other one is not? Do I need... Multiple questions here. 1, am I putting things on in the wrong order? Answer, I don't really have an idea. I'm kind of just going because I feel like it right now. Also possible that I just need to apply some pressure to push it down. That seems odd to me. I'm trying to figure out why. Actually, I'm going to unscrew this. And I'm just going to see why I have to push it down. Like, is there something bulging up that I shouldn't be applying pressure to? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, I don't really understand that. It's not my favorite, but... Oh, okay, well that just slid into place. Maybe there was something incorrect. Right? Is this in place? I think it's in place. Oh, no, it's not in place. It's now too far from... It's too far, the screws are too far away. Alright, I'm going to push it forward, I guess. This is very confusing. Huh. Okay. Back to not being able to see for this side. The other side looking correct. But this side did just screw in. The side that I couldn't see just screwed in. So we're gonna call that right. And this side screwed in as well. However, it doesn't look like it's screwed very deep. So I could take a Phillips head to it, right? But I don't know. I'm running out of like. I don't know. Something about that doesn't feel right. And it's also, it doesn't really feel like a big deal. Like those don't need to be. I don't know. There's not. I don't see a reason why those need to be tight right now. All right. The back panel thing. I don't think I'm going to do any cable management right now. Actually, where's the twist tie? I will twist tie. I'm so grumpy I wasted those two little zip ties. I'm just going to twist tie this USB-C cable to... Maybe I'll just Velcro it into something. Yeah, I'll just Huh. Maybe I'll Velcro in a couple of these things. Should I put it on its side so y'all can see? I can do that. Right? There's no reason I can't do that. Right? Alright, we're going to be done after this. Everyone's over the stream. I'm just going to Velcro these in. And this is entirely just me being like, why not? At this point. Matter of fact, I'm going to be done with the stream because I don't know how much play I'm going to want with these. Right? If I move the cords around, I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn right now with whether I Velcro this in or not. What I Velcro in, rather. I'm just like seeing. Alright. I'm not going to think about it too hard. I'm just going to do stuff that makes some amount of a little bit of sense so that we can keep going here. So this last side panel, there's a not panel where the motherboard is. Does just pop on? I forget what slides and what pops. I forget what's front and what's back. It is different, so there is a front and a back. And I'm going to assume the side with the more sort of jagged edge is the back, because you wouldn't have that on the front, right? But it also has these little tabs on the front as if it does slide in. And it does look like there's marks on there from where those could be tabs. I'm nearly positive this is... Well, that's confusing. Oh. I had it the wrong way. Oh, that looks more right. So hard to see right now. Lost all my light. Ah, okay. There's these little things that it slides into here at the bottom. Two little tabs at the bottom where the just drops into it. And I guess I'm just going to push this on here in 2 clicks. Wow, this is starting to look like a thing. Like a PC. So there's only one more panel to go, and as I mentioned, I'm going to check cables, I think, off stream. I guess I could try and check them right now, right here. This other graphics card is totally sagging. It's not pretty. Kind of just want to put something there so it doesn't right now. I guess my other option would be to lay the case flat on its back. And maybe keep some graphics cards from sagging videos. I think I'm going to add that to my watch later right now. I'll type in the specific graphics card because why not? NVIDIA Quadro P400. How to keep Quadro P400 from sagging. And then I'll also type in how to keep AMD Radeon WX 4100 from sagging. Cool. Of course, there's not a perfect thing. I'm just kind of adding some, some longer videos. It's nice. I like the longer in-depth ones because these can also just be placeholders. It's just like when I'm not thinking and I want to go to my watch later, to be like, I do this for flow reasons. I'm not trying to find a perfect thing. And your BIOS overclock Polaris. Nothing says anything about. I'll just, anti-sag bracket. Sure, we could look at that. All right, cool. We're going to call it a stream. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, watching. The comments, if you have questions or ideas. And subscribe if you want to see my stuff, obviously. Like the video if you liked it. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, check out this for this whole build if you want to see what's up. Interesting.